Good morning. So, today is July 27, 2026. So, 10:56 ngayon ng umaga, no? Monday ngayon. So, first day of the week and last day of July na rin. Start tayo dito sa US 100. Checking lang ng market and then few charting sessions na lang din siguro. For me to be able to grasp kung ano yung nangyayari sa market ngayon. So, let's start with weekly. So, palakihin ko lang siya. Mm, as you can see, medyo dito sa weekly natin. Sa monthly kasi, bearish siya. So, meron tayong sweep of previous months. So, last June, sinweep niya si May. So, this July is continuation lang ng reversal kasi reversal lang ngayon. So, nasa bearish siya on the monthly basis. Pero meron tayong anticipation ng um, imbalance sa mga prior months like this April tsaka May. So, meron tayong um, inaantay dito na imbalance na pwedeng pundahan ng market as key level. And then, by going to weekly, so hindi pa siya magpo-proceed doon sa monthly imbalance kasi nagre-retrace pa lang siya at this week. So, sa isang month meron tayong 4 weeks. So, for the July, nag-start ang July natin is from bullish and then first week ng July is bullish and then second week and third week is bearish. So, meron ngayon is still bullish pa siya this last week pero um, possible naman siguro to na I think may liquidity grab lang na mangyayari dun sa lower time frame niya and then magko-continue siya pababa. But basta ang alam ko, I think it would still be bearish, to count as bearish kung anong mangyayari man dito sa week na to. And then, pero still, nag-ano pa siya, retracing pa rin. And then, going to daily. So, still ko ano yung sa daily natin, meron tayong 5 days or 7 days a week. So, hindi counted ang weekends dun. But weekly opening. So, weekly opening sa nag-start tong week nung ito. Dito tayo mag-count. So, sa daily, minarkahan. So, lagyan natin ng mark yung previous day low and high. So, itong July 24, which is Friday. So, ang opening kasi is Sunday. So, minarkahan ko yung previous day high, no? So, still in the range pa siya nung previous day high. But the direction of the market kasi is papuntang previous day high kasi meron tayong imbalance dito. Imbalance sa Wednesday, in between Wednesday and Thursday. So, meron tayong CB. So, expect na magre-react yung price dyan sa daily CB na yan. And then, we wait and then we confirm if the direction would still be aligned to the continuation of CB. So, kung magre-react dyan, ang expect natin is bababa pa siya. So, bababa siya na ganyan. And, check natin. So, let's proceed down further into 4R. And then, so nakamark na dito sa akin, no? Minamarkahan ko tong 4R. Early na CB natin. So, may imbalance tayo with aligned to the order block. So, naka-align yung order block at the same time. Kung mapapansin natin, na-purge na siya pababa. So, nabutasan siya. It means, it it would count as inverse fair value gap. So, IFBG na siya. Pwede pa rin niya mabutasan to. Pero merong another forming pa ulit to. Inversion per value gap nga siya. Pero, merong reaction tayo sa higher time frame, itong nasa gray, and then yung orange, natap din niya yung orange na area, yung mga key levels natin on a weekly. I think daily and weekly to. So, still retracing pa tayo no sa araw natin. So, for the whole day. And we are still expecting to have a reaction on this 4-hour CV itong nasa loob ng box na nasa loob ng order block at the same time. So, inaantay natin yung CB na na-forming dito sa 4R. And then, as you can see, ito yung pinagsimulan natin, start natin ng previous day high. So, nagkaroon lang ng liquidity grab dito sa previous day high. Pero, I think the market is already reversing na. Meron na tayong signature dito na nag-reverse na siya. But it doesn't necessarily mean na magko-continuation siya pataas. So, may week pa lang. So, weeks do the damage but the bodies will tell you a story, ika nga, sabi ni ICT. So, we're still waiting kung if ever magbababa siya, magre-retrace siya to continue upwards to go into the external liquidity range, which is itong 4 RCB natin. And then maybe before siya bababa, no, before niya matouch ang CB niyan, pwede pa siyang mag-form ng ganito. I think pwede niyang i-grab to. So another retrace ng konti and then kagrab niya yung 4R. Then before going down, I think. So if ever na magkaroon ng reaction which is hindi niya masunod yung ganitong reaction, itong possible na market condition, it can be, at least it can potentially go up. So, meron tayong ina-expect dito na relative equal highs. So, ito yung mga relative equal highs natin. So, expect na ma-sweep pa rin siya. So, it will sweep those buy-side liquidities na inaantay natin, which could be a potential take profit areas. So, yun. And then, as of the entry, so, antayin lang muna natin magkaroon ng reaction sa CB, no? But, as you can see, pwede ka namang mag-enter na dito. So, for the 4R, going to silip tayo ng isang sa hourly natin, sa 1R. So, ayun. If we take too much further no, into smaller time frame, hatiin natin yung 4 into 1R. So, meron tayong reaction dito. Nag-mark ako dito ng itong 1R, yung early order block. So, order block siya, and then kung mag-entry tayo, if ever ito yung susundin natin, pwede tayong pumasok doon sa isa sa mga early doon sa in a bigger time frame, which is 4R. If ever, before pa mag-close yung 4R, pasok na tayo doon sa early. And then, we check the displacement. So, yung may sweep tayo doon sa order block. Meron tayong tinatawag na displacement. Meron tayong SMT dito sa baba. So, may liquidity sweep dito, which already took place yung manipulation, and then a sudden displacement followed by a green ulit. So, meron tayong confirmation ng displacement. So, change of state in delivery. So, continue sa pataas. And then, meron na tayong na-form na imbalance. So, markaan natin itong imbalance na nandito. Yes, itong imbalance na to. Mark natin siya ng lagyan natin ng background na orange. So, I think this is the imbalance. So, nasa upper range siya ng premium, nasa premium siya, or upper range siya ng fair value gap. So, it means it would still be, nag-react siya doon and still continuing siya. And then, after highlighting the order block of the 1R, let's proceed to 5 minutes kasi yun yung pinaka naka-align doon sa lower time frame. So kung mapapansin nyo from 1 hour, meron naka-highlight dito yung blue. Check lang natin yung blue, no? Yung order block. And then, ito yung from the blue part, which is nagkaroon na ng reaction dito sa 1 hour na order block. So, 1 hour order block. Ilapit ko lang siya. So, ayan. And then, kung mapapansin natin, mayroong another swing point ulit na nag-occur o yung change of state in delivery natin. So, naka-highlight ng itong manipis na red. And then, after going this, so na-confirm naman natin. So, we take it into a deeper. Sa 1 minute naman tayo. And then, check natin dito. So, ito yung manipis na line kanina sa 5 minute. So, siya yung susundin natin, no? Ito yung displacement natin. Confirmation na change of state. So, na-sweep siya. And then, going to the 1 minute. So, after na-sweep, mapapansin natin dito, meron tayong order block plus FBG na part. So, ito. FBG. Itong nasa orange. So, kung check natin, we can have the entry on this area. But to have an exact entry is kailangan magkaroon ng swing point pa rin na kailangan nating after this purge here. Ito. Ayan. Change ko ng color into blue. So, ito. Yung swing point and then confirmation na nag-reverse na siya. Retracement lang siya ng continuation. We can anticipate this. Ito. Highlight ko yung blue, gawin ko siyang green. Ito yung magiging entry. If we can check this area. So, mag-mark lang tayo siguro dito sa may pinaka-low nung order block natin kanina. Doon sa 5 minutes. And then, we target 2RR. Target 2RR as risk reward. Ayan. Kunwari, ito yung 2RR natin. So, meron tayong mga take profit areas dito like this relative equalize. Meron ditong na-form na ito, na-form siya na ang tawag dito, CB din. So, may CB tayo sa 1 minute. So, yan yung mga possible na take profit areas natin. But, in which case, in our case, kailangan 2RR lang tayo. Pwede yung mga low hanging fruit like this, itong slope na to. So, MMXM pa rin siya. So, yung buy side natin, MMBM, market maker buy model natin. So, nasunod siya. Entry lang tayo sa FBG. And then, 2RR siya. We can expound further this one kasi from 2RR, we can expect this, hopefully, matag or ma-reach niya yung itong part ng blue area. So, pwede nating ilagay dito. So, this is 3 or 4RR. So, pwede yan. But, in time alignment naman, sa time frame alignment natin, hindi maganda tong time na to kasi Sunday siya. So, mabagal ang progress ng market. So, ang mangyayari dyan, we can still wait, no? At this time kasi, medyo ranging pa siya. So, just follow the higher time frame like yung sa 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hour, and then daily. Pero gaya ng sinabi ko, so kung ang momentum natin is parang ang market narrative natin is still bearish pa rin tayo, no? So, yun. If ever naman kung sakali na hindi natin kaya yung 2RR, make sure na we can still go deeper na mas mababa pa sa 1 minute. So, yun lang. Target natin dito. So, this is just back testing the model. So, yun. To sum up, first step is to identify the key level. So, yung higher time frame natin. From monthly, chinek ko yung kanina. Chinek ko kung ano yung direction ng market. So, sabi ko, from monthly to weekly is bearish siya. Since di pa natat last week of July, magko-close na siya. So, bearish na yung natin. Bearish na yung narrative natin dito. Then, going to weekly, meron pa rin tayo still pa rin siya, nagre-retrace lang siya. Nagre-retrace lang to grab some liquidity from internal, then external pa rin. Ito pa rin yung maaabot niya no, dun sa orange line. So bearish pa rin yung narrative natin. And then from daily, so daily tayo. Check natin siya. Still retracing pa rin. And then going further no, at least magkaroon lang tayo ng hindi siya necessarily kailangan dumaan ng monthly weekly, but still meron tayong higher time frame big higher time frame picture or narrative. So we go to 4R. Sa 4R na assess naman natin na nag nagre-retrace lang din siya. So, kailangan meron pa rin tayong swing signature. Kung mapapansin natin, if ever magte-take tayo dito. Maganda mag-take ng long dito. But, as long as provided na tama yung swing signature natin, may sweep siya doon sa baba. Sweep siya sa sell side and then mayroon siyang reversal. May displacement siya sa buy side. And then, dapat na-confirm natin yung displacement. And then, we go to 1R to dissect the 4R time frame. So, sa 4R na yun, hindi natin alam since ang tinitignan natin sa 4R is bullish siya as of this moment. Bullish kasi magre-retrace siya to continue the bearish scenario. So, we go to 1R to break down the bullish. And then, nag-confirm tayo dito ng 1R order block. So, may order block tayo. At the same time, nakita rin natin na present yung sweep natin dito o yung liquidity sweep sa sell side natin. And then, displacement on the buy side. And then, confirmation. Meron tayong second candle na nag-confirm ng displacement ulit or yung bullish natin. And another swing point na respecting doon sa FBG natin at the same time in align to the order block. And then after sa 1R natin, we highlight o yung mark natin yung itong blue, yung order block natin na magre-respect. So to validate the swing point, itong part na to na swing, punta tayo sa early. Sa 5 minute pala, sorry. So, nagmark tayo ng another swing signature. So, swing point, another swing point. So, meron tayong dito order block, another order block. And then, i-check natin if displacement siya. So, really, displacement siya on the lower time frame. So, ang entry natin is on the 1 minute. So, once we confirm the swing signature and as well as the displacement, check ulit natin yung marking the order block sa 1 minute. And then, same dapat meron pa rin tayong presence ng fair value gap o yung imbalance na tabi mismo nung na in align with the order block. So, we confirm again. So, kailangan may confirmation tayo ng swing signature and then entry on this part dun sa green area. And then, yung stop loss natin should be on the 5 minute na below ng order block natin. And then, target at least 2RR. So, meron tayong, i-check natin to. So, this is a market maker buy side model. So, MMXM pa rin siya on the lower time frame. So, expect naman natin na merong price, pagtaas ng price. So, ranging siya. But still, with this liquidity areas, liquidity pools, meron tayong mga buy side dito. Relative equal highs nandito. So, possible yan na yan yung mga target profit areas natin. And then, same as with this 1 minute na sell CB. So, yan yung mga target natin. So, we can target this one. So, kung mag-entry tayo, still running pa rin siya. But, I suggest na i-grab na lang itong mga low hanging fruit like ito mga relative equal lows, highs natin. So, yun. Make sure lang na alamin natin lahat ng mga variables before entering this one. So, again, thank you and hopefully nag-enjoy kayo sa explanation natin. Medyo madugo pero we will take it step by step para sa backtesting natin. And at the same time is to take the evaluation pace sa funding pips natin, no? So try natin muna, i-test muna natin na ma-hit natin yung target profit. So yun lang. Thank you.